Hello and welcome to Amby Marie Knits, episode 44. My name is Amber. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Amby Marie Knits. You also can email me at ambymarieknits@gmail.com. I also do have a Ko-Fi linked below if you want to donate to help out with future giveaways. Today is March 15th, 2024. Spring is coming. Didn't have as much winter as I would have liked, but that's okay. Flowers are pretty. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining. If you're not new, thank you so much for sticking around. This is a fiber yarn related YouTube channel. Mostly knitting, but I do crochet and sometimes I sew as well. This week we have mostly knitting and just the tiniest bit of crochet. We're gonna go ahead and start with finished objects. So I finished a pair of socks. These are, look, there's two. Let me hold up one. These are the Magic Heel socks by the Autumn Acorn. They are done in Knit Picks Felici, the colorway Zen. I made these on size 2.25 millimeter magic loop. That's a size 1. Yeah, so these aren't for anybody in particular. I'm just trying to make some gift socks for Christmas. So that's why the Magic Heel, because then they're going to fit generally a more wide array of people. So very nifty on that. Only finished object this week, but I feel like I've gotten a lot done otherwise. Oh, what am I wearing? This is my Ranunculus by Midori. And yarn is Red Door Fiber. And it is so awesome. It's a merino silk blend. I'm going to talk more about this in a little bit though, so hold on to that thought. Back to whips, because that's what we're moving into next, is what I've been working on. So we're going to start with the Fiber Festival Shawl by Stephen West in Bag Made by Me. I will try and remember to link this bag pattern below. This is a pattern by Whitney Sews, and it's a free pattern on YouTube, and it is such a great bag. Like, there's plenty of room. It holds a variety of projects. I'll try and remember to link that. But okay, let's dump this out. Okay, so Fiber Festival Shawl. This is how much I got done. So, look at me, remembering a progress keeper. That's where I was last week. That's what I got done, which is more than you think it is because this is short rows. So I know I have it here. I really need to put it on the end. So we're going to do that right now, actually. So we're going to put this over here on this end because that's going to be the shorter end, or the longer end rather, just so that way we can see how much I do this week. So I'm getting there. I'm on the fourth wedge. I'll turn it around. There we go. So it's, yeah, too big for the needles now. Look at that. So yarn. Yarn is Pretty Twisted Yarns because she's awesome. Main color is Bohemia. Other color is Retrospect. And the contrast color is One of a Kind. So I like the shawl. It's definitely fun and interesting. So you've got these short rows with these little bobbles. And then you have some brioche, which we all know I love my brioche. And then there's a, I think, like a chevron brioche border type thing. I don't know, I'm excited to get to that. But yeah, that's that one. It's coming along. It's doing, like, it's mindless but not boring. Like, it's not mindless, but it's relaxing, maybe is the right word. I don't know. Everybody's idea of relaxing knitting is completely different though, and that's okay. That's as it should be, because different things feel better or different for other people, and I'm okay with that. So that's that whip. Next whip, this is in a bag that I don't remember where I got. It's a Japanese knot bag. Made them. They're harder to make than the other bag, but they're still fun. This is my Musselburgh hat by Ysolda Teague. I did not get that much done. I was here. I got that much. I will be working on this more today, actually. I'll talk about that more when we get to life. So moving this marker to see where I would get done. So yarn, sorry, got distracted. Yarn is A Girl in Her Wool. She no longer dies, but this was one of her first skeins, one of the first skeins of hand-dyed yarn I ever bought. So I'm probably half done with this, a little bit over half done. I should probably weigh my yarn and see how much I have left. Musselburgh hat, start at the top, increase, knit straight, decrease, fold it in half. Very fun pattern, definitely recommend it. And here's the yarn in the skein. Very pretty. Okay, so there's that. Next whip is the Lizzie Sweater. It's my sample knit for Haute yarn. Bag by Happy Little Yarn. She's awesome, by the way. So glad I have one of her bags. Okay, so yarn. This is my sample. So the Lizzie Sweater, it's a brioche. Okay, where are the sleeves? There we go. There's the front. Got it. That's the back. Never mind. Okay, close enough. So it is a brioche pattern. Look at that pattern. Like, it's so fun. It's not as hard as it looks. Yes, it tickles your brain, but it's not as hard as it looks, I swear. I am on the last repeat of the triangles. Yarn. Hold on, let me grab the tags. Okay, we're back. So there's her label. So the contrast color is light bright. And the main color is, that's what I call pink. And I agree, this shade of pink is my most favorite shade of pink. So this pattern, you've got the ribbing, twist the rib, then the brioche pattern here. Sleeves are in garter. And I just love it. It looks so good. And it makes me kind of sad it's a sample knit because, you know, this is going to go to the yarn dyer, which is okay. That's the whole reason I did this, is just so I can make it. But yeah, I'm having fun with it. My goal is to get the pattern part of the yoke done this weekend. And I'm off Sunday, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to. Because I have about 18 rounds left. Now, obviously, it's going to get bigger, but that's okay. I'm still very happy with it. Okay, so that's that one. Next up, we're going to do a new one. This is in a bag by Gingersnapfibers. Sorry. It's early. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I didn't sleep well last night. That happens. But I'm excited for today, so it'll be fine. Mary of Gingersnapfibers. Look at the little hedgehogs. Okay, so this pattern I just started this morning. There's not much to it. So I did a swap with one of my friends last month, and she sent me an Easter egg hunt. So I'll put a picture in here, but it's kind of like an advent calendar or whatnot. So it's a mini skein a day to make a pair of Easter socks. So I'm starting them today. There's 10 days. It said this one was the cuff, but I want to do toe up, so I'm going to do toe up. So I've got a little baby toe started. Just that. So I'm going to make the toe on this one, break the yarn, and then I got another set of needles in here for me to work on today. And I'm going to get the other toe done. And then I'm going to do, I haven't figured out how many stripes I'm going to do. Out of the 10 colors, I'm going to try and do a little bit of math once I figure out my row gauge. I don't want to, but I will. So I can figure out how many stripes to do of each color to make it the length I want the socks to be. So that's fun. And then the last whip was, okay, last night it was too early for bed, but I didn't want to work on any of my projects. It's too late to cast on something new, like a new project, like these socks. I couldn't start those until this morning because I wanted to do the 10 days and whatnot. So I couldn't really cast anything new on, but I wasn't ready quite to go to bed. So what do you work on then? Your scrappy projects. That's what you work on when you don't know what you want to work on. So I haven't opened the ends yet. I made 2 granny squares. So yarns on these. The majority of this one is the colorway I dyed. It is Knit Pick Stroll, I think, that I dyed. And I'm pretty sure the pink and the yellow were food coloring. And then I think the black was tulip tie-dye. I'm not really for sure. And then this little bit of black is just, I don't know. Probably Stroll. I don't know. It's just a black fingering weight yarn ahead. I am doing these on fingering weight, held double, with a size 4.25, 5.25. I don't have it with me. 5.25 millimeter hook is what I'm doing these on. And I do 6 rounds of granny. They're about 6 inches. So that's that one. This one, the yarn is that mystery black, and then the blue and the yellow was a gradient. It was also Knit Picks Shawl, but I don't know, the spin was different on it. That's fine. But yeah, just a couple of squares. So that's all my whips that I've got going on right now. Future cast-ons, once I finish the Lizzie Sweater, I will be starting a V-back tee, because for one, it's been something I've been planning on making for a very long time, and two, the V-back tees, or any of the V-back sweaters, are the Arkansas Yarn Crawl sweater, because every summer, that's usually like the last, second or third or fourth week of July, end of July, the Arkansas Yarn Crawl happens, and they always have one specific sweater or top that everybody makes. So I've already been planning on making it. I already have yarn picked out for it, which, oh, it's right here. I can show you. Can I get the some more Girl in Her Wool. So this is Wild Circus. It's very bright. Lots of different colors. And then my contrast is going to be yellow, because that's just going to look cool. So this is going to be my V-back tee. I will start it whenever I finish the Lizzie Sweater. Okay, that's all the knitting. But we got more fiber stuff to talk about. So today I am going to Eureka Fiber in the Ozarks. It is a fiber festival thing in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, which is just a couple hours away from me. I am leaving in approximately 3 hours to head that direction. And we're going to do a little bit of shopping, going with one of my friends and her mom. And it's going to be fun. I'm going in with not planning on buying much. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm going to buy. But I've been trying to be more intentional on my purchasing this year, especially of yarn. And what I would want yarn-wise right now would be like a sweater's quantity of DK. And I don't know what sweater I would make. Like, I don't have a specific in my mind I want to make this. Doesn't mean I won't figure that out while I'm there, because samples are a thing. So if I figure it out while I'm there, I can buy a sweater's quantity. Otherwise, my goals are stitch markers. There's some specific stitch markers I'm going to be looking for. Also going to want at least one show colorway, and probably some minis. Because, like, there's people that I really want to see. The Yarn Adventure Truck's going to be there. Fangirl Fibers is going to be there. Whimsical Youth. Like, there's people that I don't know, but, like, these are people I follow on Instagram or YouTube and whatnot. And that's exciting to actually get to meet people that you've heard about or you follow or whatnot. So, really, really excited about that. I am planning on vlogging for it. And then I will either make a separate video for that or it'll be on next week's video. Haven't decided yet how that's going to work. We're going to see how much video I can do because I've never vlogged a fiber festival before. So it'll be fun. Okay, that's everything yarn related. Oh, that also, Red Door Fibers is going to be there. That's where this comes in on why I'm wearing this today, is because when you get to show the yarn dyer, hey, look at this amazing thing that you made this yarn. Like, I just think that's going to be really cool. And I have to try and not buy another sweater's quantity of this stuff because I would wear another one. Like, what if I made one in like a, instead of light gray, like a charcoal? No. No promises. We'll see what happens. I'll let you know next week. Okay, that's it for yarn related stuff. Next up, we're going to go into reading. Not much. I'm terrible. I let all my holds go away for House of Sky and Breath. I will get there. I will read it. It took me a long time on the Court of Thorn and Roses series. It'll take me a long time on this one. I will get there and I will read it. That's bothering me. Sorry. Let's put that back. Up there. There we go. I'm still reading, let's see, the second book, Mercedes Lackey and Larry Dixon, Phoenix Endangered is the book I'm on right now. So I've been kind of reading that slowly. And that's it. I watched the weather yesterday because we had potential for some scary storms last night. I heard way north it was bad. Down here it was not. But I'm always worried with storms. So that's all I got for y'all today. So wish me luck on buying all the pretty things, but not buying all the pretty things. And I will see y'all next week. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Have a great weekend.